Welcome to Assistant on Air, where we have conversations with people who build for Google Assistant. I'm Jessica, and I'll be your host today. I'm a developer advocate for Actions on Google. And today we'll be chatting with Martin, who is a Google developer expert for Google Assistant. And we'll be chatting about the Global Voice Hackathon. Martin, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you.
So Martin, tell me a little bit more about you.
Oh, I'm GDE. I am also part of Google Developers Group. So I love to work with the community of developers and people who like Google technologies.
That's amazing. What else do you do? Because I hear that you have a love for conversation type of things.
Yeah, that's right. I do actually two parts. I'm helping startups together with Google Launchpad because I'm a mentor for that. So growing some startups. And I love artificial intelligence and conversation, etc. So I started 3 years ago with chatbots, and 2-3 years ago I moved to voice because voice is more human and more natural to talk to machines. So I started with Google Assistant.
Oh, fantastic. I definitely agree with you when it comes to it's more natural. I know I find myself, if I'm talking to you, it's a lot easier versus if I'm trying to type and trying to communicate that way. So.
Absolutely, and I see from the history that you use keyboard, mouse, typing, and now you can communicate with voice, and not only to talk. Also, it's look like a human because you can ask something and you get an answer. And I love it that there are technologies so far that you can create your own applications and create like your own virtual assistant. That's amazing. That's great. Yeah.
When it comes to kind of Google Assistant and voice and building for that, I've heard that you were very inspired and you did something that we haven't seen in the voice space in regards to our GDEs, where you organized a fairly large hackathon. So can you tell me more about that?
Yes. You know, the first idea was in May this year that we did local hackathon in my city.
Mm-hmm. And where is your city?
I'm from the Czech Republic, and the city is Brno. Mm-hmm. And in the same city is a company who's selling tickets, one of the largest, Q.com. And we created a travel voice hackathon. And it was amazing because it was 60 people there, and we were really hacking for 24 hours. Amazing. And then I said, okay, but I'm also in connection with other organizers from GDG. So maybe I can ask them to do the same thing, but in the global view. So I'm talked to several GDG. I found them through several channels. I talked to Google people to do something like promotions for that, to share the information on the social media. At the beginning, I got like 4 cities, then 10 cities, then 20 cities. Oh, wow. And at the end, we got 85 cities around the world. And it was amazing. I didn't expect it. Actually, probably no one expected that because, yes, it was 85 cities.
That's amazing. And it all started with just like, why don't we just ask other people if they want to do this and if they're interested in it?
This is absolutely different because you are not fighting for huge money or to get amazing prizes, because the technology is here and it's fun to do, fun to play with it. And I said, if we enjoy that in my country, so people around the world will do the same. And the feedback is absolutely the same. People love to go there. They get training what is voice, what is conversation design, how to write the code, and it's super easy.
Wait, so for your hackathon, you train them right before then? Is that what happened, or how? Because I'm sure voice is very different than GUIs and mobile development and web development. So how did you prepare them for the hackathon?
It was really new for most of the people. They were very good developers doing coding for, 20 years, but the voice is something really new for them. Yeah. So I asked the people, the other organizers, can you do the little bit training to them, because it's totally new. So when the hackathon started, for example, I was personally in London, and we got a presentation about what's voice, then how to create a conversation design, how it's different from the typing and other UX experience, and then how it's easy to create services like Dialog Actions on Google, to use JavaScript, and then say, oh, wow, I know how to do it, and now let's create some ideas.
So let's say someone's out there listening to us talk, and they're like, Martin, this whole hackathon thing, everything you're talking about sounds great, and I want to do something like that. How do I start? How can someone get involved in the community and be able to do something like this?
Yeah.
Like what type of resources would one need?
We still have the website called voicehackathon.org. So you can go there and you will see that there's question and answers, forms, how to fill, etc. So if you want to create your own hackathon anytime, you can go there and you will see the structure. You can see the final project. Lots of resources are there. Also, there's a contact to me, so you can connect me anytime. And also, I plan to do it, as I said, for the next year. So there will be another GDGs who will be happy to help with the local activities.
That's fantastic. So then people should just stay tuned to see what happens.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Martin, for coming here and just sharing all your knowledge and hopefully inspiring other people to do more hackathons like what you did. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for interview.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed today's episode. And if you want to hear the full interview, check out Assisted on Air podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on Twitter for updates and new episodes. I've been Jessica. Chat with you next time.